All right, let's dive into this stack of ebooks and blog posts we've got.
Yeah.
All about using affirmations for internet marketing success.
Cool.
We're going to be exploring how this whole power of positive thinking can actually work.
Yeah.
Help people with their online businesses, get real world results.
Absolutely.
I know some of this might sound a little woo, but trust me, it gets really fascinating when we start looking at the psychology behind it all.
Well, and what's interesting here is that affirmations aren't just like mystical chanting or anything.
Yeah.
They're rooted in neuroscience.
Oh, okay.
So they give it this way.
Okay.
Your subconscious mind, it's kind of like a program running in the background.
Right.
It's influencing your thoughts,
Yeah.
feelings, actions, all of that.
Constantly. Yeah.
All the time. And affirmations are kind of like, lines of code that can rewrite that program.
So, okay, instead of just like wishing for things to change,
Right.
you're saying we're actually talking about rewiring our brains for success.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
So by repeating these positive statements consistently, we're strengthening neural pathways,
Okay.
making those positive thought patterns stronger.
Okay.
It's like training your brain to focus on the positive,
Right.
attract the good stuff you want, the abundance you want
The abundance. Yeah.
in your business.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But how does that actually translate into concrete actions for someone?
Right.
Like an online entrepreneur.
Sure.
I mean, I can't just keep saying like, I will have 1 million website visitors
Right.
and just expect it to magically happen, right?
You're right. It's not magic.
Yeah.
But, think about it this way.
Okay.
If you're constantly battling self-doubt, you're focused on what's not working,
Yeah.
that negativity can become a self-fulfilling prophecy.
So you're saying our thoughts
Yeah.
actually create our reality.
To a certain extent, yeah. Affirmations can help shift that energy,
Okay.
replace those negative thoughts with positive ones.
So it's not just about thinking it, it's about believing it.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that belief then fuels action.
Right.
So let's say you're launching a new product.
Okay.
If you really believe it's valuable, it's going to resonate with people.
Yeah.
You're going to approach that launch with so much more confidence and enthusiasm.
That makes sense.
Right.
But I bet some people would say that affirmations are just wishful thinking, like a way to avoid dealing with real problems.
Yeah.
What would you say to that?
I would say affirmations aren't about ignoring your problems.
Okay.
It's about approaching them in a more powerful mindset.
Okay.
It's about shifting from that, I can't do this, to how can I make this work?
I like that.
Yeah.
It's a good shift.
Yeah.
Now, chapter 2 in one of our ebook sources, it actually gives a step-by-step guide to write, to craft effective affirmations.
And they say, you should start by identifying your good qualities.
Yeah.
Positive qualities. And then try to figure out what those negative scripts are.
Right.
The ones that are holding you back.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. That's a crucial first step.
Yeah.
You have to be aware of that self-sabotage before you can reprogram it.
Right. Okay. And then you're saying it's about setting clear goals.
Yes.
Writing affirmations that target those areas.
Exactly.
Like instead of just saying,
Right.
I am successful.
Right.
You might say,
didn't say.
I am confident in my ability to build a thriving online community.
That's a great example.
Yeah.
The more specific you are,
Yeah.
the more powerful those affirmations are.
Okay.
It's aligning your thoughts with what you want.
With the outcomes, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the sources also talked a lot about
Okay.
repetition
Yes.
and visualization.
Super important.
Like, the more you repeat these positive statements,
Yeah.
the more you visualize yourself achieving your goals.
Right. The more it'll sink into your subconscious.
It's like you're creating a blueprint in your mind for success.
right.
And then your brain starts to believe it's possible because it's being fed that information
Yeah.
over and over again.
They even suggested writing affirmations on index cards
Oh, yeah.
and putting them all around your workspace.
I love that.
Like daily reminders to stay focused.
Yes. Those little things make a difference.
Yeah.
It's about integrating these positive messages into your routine.
Making them a habit.
Yeah. Making them second nature.
Second nature. Okay, I'm starting to get this. But
Wow.
now I'm curious, how does this tie into the law of attraction?
Okay.
Because that comes up a lot in these sources,
Yeah.
especially in chapter 4.
Right.
Isn't that a bit more
A little more out there.
out there? Yeah, esoteric.
Yeah, the law of attraction, it often gets misunderstood as this mystical force that grants wishes.
Yeah.
But if you take away that woo-woo part,
Mm-hmm.
what we're talking about is energy. Imagine your business as a magnet.
Right.
What energy are you putting out there?
Interesting. So if I'm like constantly worried about failing or like worried about my competition, I'm actually like pushing success away.
You're repelling it,
Repelling it, wow.
By focusing on those negative emotions, you're just attracting more of that same stuff.
And more of the same.
The law of attraction says like attracts, like meaning your dominant thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
They will manifest in your life.
Okay.
So if you want to attract abundance, you got to cultivate an abundance mindset.
So instead of dwelling on what I don't have, I need to focus on what I want.
Exactly.
But what does that actually look like for, someone with an online business?
So it could be anything from visualizing your ideal client to just feeling gratitude for how far you've come.
Like that idea we talked about earlier about keeping a gratitude journal.
Exactly. It's shifting from that lack to abundance.
Right.
Even if it's just appreciating the small wins.
Small wins, yeah.
That positive energy, then it becomes a magnet.
Okay.
More good things can come into your business.
I'm starting to see how this all connects.
Yeah.
This is great.
I know, it's pretty cool.
Now, chapter 5 takes this a step further.
Okay.
It dives into specific affirmations.
Cool.
For attracting wealth and success.
Nice.
But isn't wealth kind of a broad term?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what's so interesting.
Okay.
Because a lot of the sources, they emphasize that abundance isn't just about money.
Nope.
It's about defining what true wealth means to you.
Right.
So for some people, it might be financial freedom. But for others, it might be creative fulfillment.
Right.
Or a thriving online community.
Okay, so it's about aligning your affirmations with your own like personal definition.
Precisely.
Of success.
Yes.
Okay.
And the source actually gives tips for that.
Oh, cool.
Like clearing mental clutter, practicing gratitude, and then using affirmations that really resonate with your personal vision.
Your personal vision,
of abundance.
Okay, this is great stuff.
It is.
We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to be talking about how to apply these concepts to specific parts of your online business. Things like launching products, creating awesome content.
I love it.
So don't go anywhere.
We'll be right back. So are you ready to talk about some really practical stuff?
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to get into the actual like how-to part of this.
All right, let's do it.
One of the things I was thinking about is how all this ties into launching new products or services.
Right.
Like launches are so stressful.
They are.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Chapter 6, one of our ebook sources,
Okay.
really dives into that.
Okay.
And they say that the key is to build trust.
Right.
And provide genuine value to your customers.
So it's not about like, hyping things up or using like shady marketing tactics.
It's not about the hype.
It's about creating something really good.
Yeah, something valuable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
And affirmations can actually help with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How so?
Think about it. The energy you bring to a launch, if you're doubting yourself, if you're worried people won't like it,
right.
That's going to show.
So it affects like how I show up online, how I interact with my audience. All of that.
All of it.
Okay.
But if you're affirming, my product is a game changer.
Okay.
I'm providing something valuable.
Right.
That belief is going to shine through.
So instead of being afraid,
right,
I can be confident.
Let confidence lead the way.
Confidence, yeah.
Yeah, and that confidence is contagious.
Okay.
People are going to feel that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But what about when things don't go as planned?
Right.
Like, what if I put all this effort into a launch and it just flops?
You know what? That's a great question.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's when affirmations are the most powerful.
Okay.
Because it's so easy to get negative when you face a setback.
Totally. Like,
it's easy to spiral.
I'm a failure.
Yeah.
I should just give up.
That's when that negative self-talk comes in.
Totally.
But if you've been working on those affirmations, it's like having a cheerleader in your head.
Ooh, I like that.
Help you bounce back.
So instead of letting one failure like define me,
right,
I can learn from it.
Exactly.
Use affirmations to help me move forward.
It's a shift in perspective.
A shift, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about traffic now.
Okay.
Getting people to our websites, our blogs.
Yeah, chapter 7 is all about that.
Yeah, it feels like that's like a constant struggle.
It is for a lot of people.
For so many people, yeah.
And one of the key things they say in this chapter is that you got to create good content.
Right.
Stuff that really resonates with your audience.
So no more clickbait headlines.
No.
Or like keyword stuffing.
No keyword stuffing.
Okay.
It's got to be genuine.
Genuine, okay.
It got to be helpful.
Right.
You got to be providing value.
Okay, but where do affirmations come in?
Well, think about it.
Okay.
Can affirmations magically make your content go viral? Probably not.
Yeah.
But they can help you get over those mental blocks that stop you from creating.
The things that stop you from creating.
Okay. If you're doubting your writing, you're worried no one's going to read it, you're not going to want to put in the work.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
I've been there, like, staring at the blank screen, just feeling like a total fraud.
But if you use affirmations, like my writing is engaging, I'm attracting my ideal audience with every post, you're changing that energy.
Yeah.
You're giving yourself permission to show up.
So it's like a pep talk.
Yeah, like a pep talk for your brain.
For your brain, okay.
And that confidence will come through in your writing. It's going to be more compelling.
It's going to be more compelling.
People are going to want to read it.
Okay, I'm with you.
All right.
Now, the last chapter,
Right.
chapter 8.
Yeah.
It focuses on networking and building a strong online presence.
Yeah, it's kind of a given for internet marketing.
Right. Like, you got to be out there.
You got to be out there.
Yeah.
But this chapter stresses the importance of genuine connection.
Oh, okay.
Providing value to your network.
So it's not about, like, collecting followers or spamming people with sales messages.
No, it's about relationships.
Relationships.
Meaningful conversations, being valuable to the community.
Yeah, I gotta admit, though.
What's that?
Networking can be really intimidating, especially online.
It can be.
How do I, like, stand out?
Right.
From everyone else who's trying to do the same thing?
You know, that's where affirmations can help.
Really?
Because if you're approaching it with fear, or you're feeling insecure, people are going to feel that.
Oh, like they can sense that desperation?
They can sense that.
Okay.
But if you're using affirmations to feel good about yourself, if you're confident, you're going to show up differently.
So instead of thinking, what can I get from these people? It's more like, how can I contribute?
Exactly.
How can I help?
How can you add value?
Add value.
And affirmations can help with that.
Okay.
Like, I am a natural connector.
Okay.
I attract like-minded people easily.
Right.
Those can really change your mindset.
It makes it less scary.
It makes it less scary.
Yeah. It's all making so much sense now.
Good, I'm glad.
All right, so let's wrap up this deep dive.
Okay.
With some final thoughts and tips for our listeners.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about affirmations.
We have.
How they work, why they matter.
Yeah, all the good stuff.
Especially for internet marketing.
Absolutely.
But now it's time to make it, like, real.
Right.
You know, actually use this stuff.
Put it into practice.
Yeah, so we've explored the why, we've explored the how.
Yeah.
But now it's up to you, the listener.
Right.
To personalize it, make it work for you.
Exactly.
And you don't have to, like, change your whole life overnight.
No. Start small.
Yeah, start small.
Pick one thing.
Pick one thing.
In your business.
Yeah. Maybe you struggle with, like, procrastination. Yeah, when it comes to creation. Or maybe you, I don't know.
You get nervous about networking.
Networking, yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, just, like...
Acknowledge it.
Acknowledge it.
Figure out an affirmation that will help.
That can shift your energy.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid to experiment.
Yeah, play around with it.
Find what works for you.
What feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah, make them personal, specific, and in the present tense.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
Like it's already happening.
Like it's happening right now.
Exactly.
So instead of saying, I will be a successful blogger, you could say...
You could say... My blog posts attract thousands of engaged readers.
Ooh, yeah, I feel that.
You feel the difference.
I feel the difference.
It's subtle.
It's subtle.
But it's powerful.
Yeah.
You're basically telling your brain, this is where we're headed.
This is what's happening.
This is the reality.
And don't forget those practical tips we talked about.
Oh, yeah, write them down.
Write them down.
Repeat them all the time.
Repeat them. Visualize.
Visualize.
Make them part of your day.
You know, one source even said,
oh, yeah.
Record them and listen to them.
Ooh, interesting.
While you work.
Like subliminal messaging.
Yeah, kind of.
That's cool.
It's all about immersing yourself in those positive vibes.
Right. The more you hear them, the more you see them.
Yeah, the more you believe them.
The more you believe them. Okay, now for that final question.
Sorry, hit me.
What if instead of thinking about affirmations as a way to, like, achieve success, we thought about them as a way to, like, embody success?
Interesting.
What if the real change isn't about, like, our external world, but our internal world.
Ooh, I like that.
You know?
That's deep.
It is. It's like the real power is in who we become.
Exactly.
Not just what we achieve.
Because success, it's not just about external stuff.
Yeah.
It's how we feel.
It's how we feel about ourselves.
About our work, about our lives.
It's about feeling confident and
purposeful.
Purposeful, yeah.
Having that abundance mindset. No matter what's happening around you.
Yeah.
So when we think about it that way, we're not just chasing a goal.
We're becoming the person.
We're becoming that person.
Who naturally attracts success.
Yeah, we're shifting from a place of lack to a place of wholeness.
Wholeness, I love that.
Right.
That's amazing. I think that's the perfect place to end.
On that note, yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into affirmations.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
We hope you learned a lot.
Yeah, and we hope you feel inspired to use this stuff.
To use this stuff in your online journey.
Keep those affirmations flowing.
Keep them flowing.
And watch your dreams take flight.
Until next time.
See ya.